Yo, what's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to be talking about how to properly buy cryptocurrency and meme coins. I'm going to be showing you guys how the chart works, how you guys can buy using brokers, and just overall how to set up and invest in your first piece of crypto. Let's jump straight into it. Let's not make it too hard, and let's get into it the stack mode way. Inshallah, if God wills. Before you even thinking about buying any piece of crypto, make sure you guys are educating yourselves first. You can go get my free trading course, get my free ebook, and overall just get a bunch of free education at stackmode.net. You can also book a free mentorship call where I'll evaluate you guys' trading, or if you're new to trading, I'll teach you how to trade futures, crypto, forex, or whatever you want to play. Next, you're going to need a broker. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to set up your broker. In this video example, I'm going to be setting up Phantom Wallet. Okay, you guys can use Coinbase, Kraken, doesn't really matter. Just whatever broker that you guys want. I'm going to show you how to use it and how to set up your account so then you can buy some crypto. Let's do it.
Alrighty, so coming on here, what you're going to go ahead and do is go over to your browser. Then from there, I'm going to have you guys come look for the puzzle piece icon within the top right. It's going to say extensions. I want you guys to go ahead and click on the extensions icon. Okay, what we're going to go ahead and do is click on manage extensions, and we're going to be going to the web store. The web store is going to be a big store to which we can download a bunch of apps and stuff like that. You can either download these apps on your phone or your computer. Okay, in this example, just because I'm recording on my computer, let me show you guys Phantom Wallet. You guys can also do Coinbase, Kraken, whatever wallet you guys want on here as well too. Okay, so all you have to do is just search at the very top. So if you have a Coinbase account already, here's a Coinbase wallet extension, Kraken, etc. Okay, so in this example, I'm going to be using Phantom Wallet. Okay, so I'm going to be using Phantom Wallet here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is click on add. Okay, you can add it to whatever browser you use. And if you don't see it up here on the top right immediately, let's click on the puzzle piece. And we're going to go ahead and click a pin button on the ghost icon, okay, where it says Phantom. Okay, then you guys are going to see a pin in the top right. This is going to give us easy access to our crypto. Okay, so from now, let's go ahead and click on Phantom Wallet. Okay, and I want you guys to go ahead and create an account or go ahead and log in. Okay, so let me go ahead and do this. Okay, take your time, create your account. Make sure you guys have a password that you can remember. Okay, that's going to be step number one for sure to getting money and buying crypto. Okay, so boom, in the wallet now. I'm logged in, log bar 7, boom. Okay, so this is going to be Phantom Wallet. Let me explain everything. Okay, so on whatever crypto wallet you guys see, let me explain all the buttons. Receive. Receive is going to be where you go to receive Bitcoin. Say you wanted to send some Bitcoin from one wallet to another, from Coinbase to your Phantom, from Kraken to your Phantom, or something like that, whatever. You would click receive. If you want the crypto to go to your Phantom, say you're trying to get paid for work or something, you charge somebody with crypto, a crypto invoice, click on receive. Okay, and then you're going to be able to go ahead and just copy whatever network ID that you want. Okay, then from there, you can send it to the other person or send it to yourself, and then you'll be able to receive crypto within your wallet in here. Now, if you want to send crypto to somebody or to yourself, click on send here, choose the crypto that you want, and then you can go ahead and copy and paste the address, just like the receive address, copy and paste the sending address that you're sending it to, whoever's receive address you got sent, and then you could type in the amount here. Okay. Then we're going to have swap. Okay, swap is really going to be for meme coins. Make sure you guys have some Solana first, and then you're going to be able to swap Solana into other coins. Okay, so with, stuff like that. Okay, so make sure we have some Solana first, and then we're going to go ahead and have the ability to buy all these meme coins. Okay, so this is how you guys buy meme coins, altcoins, crypto coins, stuff like that. Okay, then we're going to have the ability to buy them with our card too. This is going to be the most inclusive option, which I assume you guys are looking for. So you'll just click buy. After you click buy, then you guys are going to have something pop up here. Mine's just loading. Boom. Okay. So you're going to go ahead and click on buy. And then you guys are going to have a place to where you can put in your card information and purchase the cryptocurrency. a normal way. Okay, so you can go to Bitcoin, cash buy, okay, and then you're going to be able to put in the amount in USD that you want, click on debit card, play with any provider that you want, Apple Pay, anything that you want, and you can buy Bitcoin just like this on any broker. It'll also show you the price, receive, okay, just very, very simple. Okay. So this is how you guys are going to be able to send and receive and buy cryptocurrency. Now, on to the charts. Okay. So talking about the charts here, let's talk about when's going to be the best places to get in. Okay. So we're going to talk about 3 different setups we're going to be able to use for cryptocurrency. Okay. So first setup we're going to go ahead and talk about here is going to be the resistance breakout. Okay. So as we can see, price kept stopping at this level up here. Okay. So twice price topped out. Whenever you see price topping out, making upside down V's, that's going to be called an area of resistance. Okay. Resistance. Resistance is going to be upside down V's. Okay. That's going to be resistance. Now, whenever you see an area of resistance getting broken, okay, and I want you guys to look at your time frames at the very top. So at the very top left here on TradingView, you're going to see what's called time frames. Okay, time frames are going to represent the amount of candlesticks that you see on your screen at once. If I'm on the 5-minute time frame, each candlestick I see will represent 5 minutes. If I'm on the daily, each candlestick I'm on will represent 1 day. If I'm on the 4-hour, each candlestick will represent 4 hours. Okay, so ideally you want to be looking at your chart, okay, on the daily, the 4-hour, and the weekly. Okay, so the 4-hour, the daily, and the weekly are going to be your bread and butter, and they're going to be your inclusive way to see the full long progression of the chart. Okay, so whenever you see an area of resistance getting broken out with a 4-hour close above the resistance level, that's going to be a safe way to get in. Okay, and once again, once price breaks the resistance, you don't want to just get in, get on your 4-hour time frame, wait for price to get above the resistance level, and if the candlestick closes above it, then that's going to be a safe breakout, and go ahead and take it to the next area of resistance and get your gap fill. Okay, so next, okay, let me show you guys an example of this too. So an example of a simple resistance breakout, okay, would be right here, for example. Okay, let me go get this whole area here. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in on Bitcoin. I'm going to be on my daily time frame here. Okay, so I noticed these 2 areas of resistance initially before price broke out. Over here, see price past these 2 areas of resistance. Okay, this was previous all-time highs, December 2024. Then price decided to swoop, and then we broke past it. Okay, eventually on the low. So, and what I would have waited for is I need a strong, good close above the black and gray box. Okay, so on my 4-hour time frame, I didn't get really too many closes. I got a close over here, so this could have been a potential entry. It would have been a slight drawdown, but then you would have been right back up. A lot of the times, if you get a 4-hour close above a strong resistance entry, it wants to break out and continue in an upwards trend. Okay, that's just how market works for the most part. Okay, so resistance breakouts is going to be a way to catch setups. Okay, even let's say right here. Check this, and price went ahead and gap filled up here. Okay, so look at this area of resistance. It decided to get breaking out of. Boom, and check what happened right here. Okay, when price broke out of this area. Okay, so this area of resistance got broken over here. And as you can see, price decided to push up past the orange line, and we filled into the next area of resistance up here for a second tap. Okay. So this is going to be the resistance breakout. Okay. Area of resistance was created here, held for months, dumped. And then as soon as we broke above it, got a 4-hour close, 4-hour candle close, boom. And then price decided to take profit up into the next area of resistance. Okay. So that's that. Okay. Resistance breakouts, guys. Resistance breakouts is a surefire way to catch some profits and make some money. Okay. You just identify them and then you can catch them. Okay. Even down here, if I were to look at this area of resistance, okay, I would have saw it down here, did something like this, saw price kept rejecting at this area twice. And as soon as it broke above it, gave me a 4-hour close. We went ahead and met up with this area of resistance up here. Okay. And even this one, I like to do each resistance as take profit and stuff like that on the like 4-hour daily time frame that I see. Okay. So price broke past this area of resistance here. And then price went ahead and met up with over here. Okay. Easy. So that's going to go ahead and be that. Now, let's get into model number 2. The model number 2 is going to be called break and retest. Okay. So break and retest is going to be very similar to a resistance breakout. Okay. But instead of us just waiting for a close, we're going to wait for the area of resistance to be broken. And instead of just entering as soon as it breaks the resistance, we're going to wait for price to pull back down to the resistance, turn it into support, and then catch our entry from there. Okay. So when you see resistance turning into support, that's how you know price, inshallah, wants to progress within a staircase way. So then market can continue. Okay. That's going to go ahead and be that. So when resistance turns to support, that's going to be a valid entry. I just gave these signals for Bitcoin a couple of days ago, already up good profit. And I went ahead and marked this area of resistance over here. Okay. So check out this area of resistance over here. Okay. As you can see, created another area of resistance right here, the same area twice. One area of resistance, 2. And as you can see, boom, got a 4-hour close. But guess what? Okay. Sometimes you can't just enter a resistance breakout, especially when price is at all-time highs. Okay. Because we don't know where price wants to stop at. Okay. But when price goes up to the resistance breakout, creates resistance, okay, and then comes back down, turns resistance into support. Now I can easily conclude that price, inshallah, wants to try to sweep into the area of resistance. So then we can potentially get a breakout. Okay. So that's going to be break and retest. Break and retest. Break and retest. It's going to be a really fantastic way to become profitable and to really just hire you guys' account size. Okay. And the third thing I'm going to be talking about, and the third setup type, and this setup type is going to be called the support mirror. Okay. So whenever you see just, even if you just see this, but whenever you see 2 areas of support reacting positively within the same area, regardless of what price action did within the past, if you see supports reacting in the same area, a support mirror is going to be something that is going to be playable. So you can play a support mirror. Okay. So if you see an area of support matching up with another area of support, say I'm on my 4-hour here, right? All right, say I'm on my 4-hour time frame. Check this out. I have this area of support here. Okay. Let's just say I put a line right here. And I want you guys to see something. Okay. This area of support all the way over here, right? Okay. Kind of correlates with this area of support. We bounced again. And then guess what? We bounced again. Okay. And just like I told you, resistance can turn into support. Support can be broken and turn into resistance. That's how you guys short, but I know you guys can't really short crypto. Okay. Once again, support got broken here, turned into resistance here, here. Okay. But as we can go ahead and see, since the supports are valid over here, we have a valid support zone here. Okay, so if I would have saw price holding this support area over here, here would have been a valid entry, and I know my take profit would be this resistance area. Okay, and this is what I call the support mirror. Okay, because I have an area of support over here. Price came down, bounced, came down, bounced, came down, bounced, came down, support into resistance, came up, and then bounced. Okay, bounced from the same place. That's what I like to call support mirror. Okay, now in order to scan all the cryptos, the good cryptos to play, I recommend you guys clicking on screeners. Okay, clicking on screeners, the little target icon on TradingView or whatever you guys are on. Then you can come up to the top left if you're on TradingView, click on crypto coin screener. Okay, after you click on crypto coin screener, I want you guys to click on market cap. Make sure the arrow is down. Okay, when you do arrow down market cap, you're going to be able to see the most popular cryptos. Okay, the most cryptos that are stable, have high liquidity, and that people are buying. Okay, so here's just going to be a quick way to just check everything. As you can see, here is just crypto. Okay, so yeah, here's just how you guys buy crypto. Here's how you guys just be successful, inshallah. Okay, and I can easily just see here, you know, some resistance and getting some break and retest down here. We'll see if this holds, and inshallah, if it does, then I know that price might want to push all the way up here. Okay, so it's just about patience. Okay, finding your setup, really taking your time. Okay, so this area of resistance got created here on the daily. I can see that price broke above it, turned it into support, and we're kind of holding again for the second day. Okay, so I got one little bounce here. I like that a lot, and then we're bouncing again here. So we're going to see if this holds, and if this area holds, then I believe we can go ahead and easily take this up to this area of resistance up here. Okay, very, very cleanly. So that's going to go ahead and be that, guys. That's crypto. This is how you guys just trade. Okay, I try and make it extremely easy for you guys. You guys can go to stackmode.net for mentorship. Okay, that's going to be stackmode.net. Okay, trading education, free trading education, mentorship, whatever you guys need. Let's get in our bag. Let's get in our feelings. Let's grind. Let's go hard. Don't let anything stop you. God got you. Just keep going. All right. Don't get in your head. Don't self-sabotage. Don't let the devil destroy you and what you got going on. Okay. I love you guys so much. Stay prayed up with God and just keep grinding. Peace.